Hello, and welcome to the Daily Life Uncut. So, a couple interesting things that I thought I would talk about today. First off is Xbox and Microsoft, and that's simply because uh, before the most recent update, or I'm guessing the most recent update, you were able to share games with your friends. And what I mean by that is if you, with your friend's permission, obviously, um, you could download a game on your Xbox. Say your friend went out and bought his own Xbox. Since the game is already downloaded on your Xbox and his profile is still there, it allowed you to play that game, whether you own it or not. Um, and which I do and I have. Um, so what I did is I downloaded the game and I played it as if it was my own. And it worked for quite some time. And then this most recent update happened and it took the game away. I can no longer play it. It says you have to go download it from the store, or you have to buy it off the store, or you have to sign into that profile to use it. And before, as far as I knew, that as long as you had a member of the family there, or they were part of the family on the Xbox Live, that it doesn't matter. You should be able to share games and stuff, like before. I know on the 360, whatever's on there, you were able to play it, unless they patched that or made it different. But something that was just interesting to see. Something else is, I understand why Microsoft went ahead and put the games for gold up, because they're trying to compete with Sony and their extensive library of one-hit wonders and classics and stuff that they've been putting out for their customers. Microsoft itself has been keeping the same games month to month. Like, it's supposed to change on the 1st and it's supposed to change on the 16th of every month. So you get one game then, one game at the end of the month. And they're both supposed to last for the entire month and then go away, and something new is supposed to come in. I don't know if it's the lack of games that they have, or they don't want to make sure that they release any of the big games, or what the heck is going on. But we still have the stupid pinball game for, I think, now the third set of 2 weeks in a row, or fourth set of 2 weeks in a row. Before that, I couldn't tell you how long Rayman Legends was sitting on there, or Limbo, or how many times we've seen Max Curse of the Brotherhood or something like that, I think it was. I couldn't tell you how many times that's actually sat on the Games for Gold side for a long time. I think that if you did something interesting, like maybe put, other platformers on there, maybe we could go ahead and get, Lara Croft. Maybe we could get, the Tomb Raider game. That would be awesome. Even the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. Like, not many people want it no more. Not many people want to play it because they've either already bought it, played it, returned it, or don't really care about the multiplayer, bought it, played it, and returned it. I mean, it's simple as that. I think it died when the 360 came out with its Definitive Edition and stuff, or its extra editions. That's when it really died. Because, when it first came out, amazing game. I couldn't put it down. I played it all the way through 100% on the 360. When it came out for the Xbox One, I traded in the old copy, got the new one. The same thing as they've been doing for the last couple of Call of Duties and whatnot. Trade up for new ones. I did. Got it. Didn't like it. So it's really a toss-up. You could do anything. You could even put Goat Simulator on there, and it would be more appealing than the crap that they have on there now. Sorry, but it's true. Other than that, there's really nothing else. I don't like the fact that it locked me out from playing games. It doesn't make sense. And then, so like basically I've wasted space on my Xbox, pretty much. Uh, Even though, I have deleted them and stuff like that, since I have the disc version of Dying Light, or did have at one point, I'll have to, I guess, go out and buy it again if I want to continue to play it. Personally, I love that game, and I'm waiting for the new DLC that's supposed to drop anytime soon. Sorry, my Band-Aid's coming off. Anytime soon. Supposed to. But we all know about what is supposed to happen and what is going to happen are always different things. One last thing before I let you guys go for the day. I did read more about the new Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 that's supposed to be coming out this fall. It looks pretty good. I really do like the concept that they're going with. I am kind of bummed out that... I can understand why they did it, but I'm bummed out that it's not like, say, the Underground series or American Wasteland before they turned it into Project 8, Proving Ground, Ride, and what was the last one? Downhill Jam, I think it was, or something like that. Before they got stupid with those ones. If they had something like Underground 2, or American Wasteland, I thought, would have made a great comeback as far as the series goes. I absolutely loved skateboarding and getting objectives to build like the ultimate skate park, like in American Wasteland. That made sense. There was no load time between any of the maps. I absolutely liked, running around from place to place, collecting all these things, and making the best skate park ever. The finished product, by the way, was amazing. I mean, sometimes you look at it and you're like, how did that piece fit over there? How did that piece multiply by 10? But hey, that's nor here nor there. It was still an amazing game and fun to do, fun to play. Done. I would have definitely liked a return of the American Wasteland series or something. Maybe that might be something that they do later on. But for now, we do have a new Tony Hawk game, and that's what I am proud of. I've grown up on this game, one specifically, the first 4, absolutely loved them. I remember waiting in line the day that Underground and Underground 2 came out. I was just like, oh, this looks so different from the game beforehand, which it was. I mean, you can get off your skateboard and do other stuff. Like, that's awesome. Like, granted, yes, it's a skateboarding game. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to skateboard. But to have that open world feel and to have that variety was an amazing feat. Especially of, 2 generations of gaming systems ago. The PlayStation 2 and the first Xbox. It was great to have those. I still have the games for Xbox, and I still have the games for the PlayStation 2. Just the Tony Hawk series was just the shit, so to speak. Enough said. I even bought it on the PSP. I even, I loved it. I had no point of not wanting to put it down. I've still gone back and played them from time to time. I almost today picked up Proving Ground, even though I know that it's a crappy game because I played it on the PlayStation 2. I still wanted to get it because I craved a game of Tony Hawk. The series itself has just been amazing. But this one you get to have multiple people in your session. So like anytime you go into a level to create to do your own objectives, to collect your skate, your secret tapes, and blah 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 blah, it's cool because there's multiple people skating around, so it looks like it's an actual skating session. So it looks like you get to interact with people, but yet all you can really kind of do is like talk to them through the mic. They haven't said whether or not they're going to have in-game chat, but they definitely have party chat. So you better hope that your friend likes Tony Hawk 2, otherwise you ain't going to be able to talk to anybody as of right now. The designs of the levels are being revamped from, the original warehouse that has a secret open already at start access to a hangar, which is from Tony Hawk 2 hangar, so that, made so much sense. So I mean, it looks good, and I gotta say I'm not too big on the power ups and stuff that they have because it's kind of like saying, oh well, we'll continue the stupidity of not being on your skateboard, but yet you'll be on your skateboard. So yeah, that all makes sense. Um, for the most part, I'm just interested to see what they're gonna do. But I have been way too talkative today, and I'd like to let you guys know that you can always go ahead and talk to me more about this stuff and all other things daily life on Twitter at DailyLifeUncut. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go to sleep because I got work in the morning. Have a good night, and as always, this is my journey.